This is Prophet. I'd like to point out to you a new video. This is a magnified image that we are downloading. It's actually for Qatar. It's a little choppy, but I like to point out your screen, this image. This is downloaded today, August 10th. Approximately 11:29 their time. Not our time, their time. I'm going to minimize it for a moment so we can do a refresh. And now I'm going to maximize it again. We're going to zoom in to 200% and get the screen back to where you can see it. Now I'm going to minimize or maximize it, I'm sorry, to 300%. And one more time at 400%. And there it is, folks. It's definitely, in my opinion, getting bigger. It's not something that most people see. But a few weeks ago, you couldn't have seen any of this because Nibiru wasn't big enough. Once again, I point out that if you see an oncoming car in the distance, it looks very, very small. And the closer it gets, the bigger it is. Until finally you can see everything in detail. As I said before, you can see if it's a man or a woman. You can see the license plate number. And you can even see if it has cracks in the windshield. And Nibiru was definitely following the laws of physics on this. As it gets closer, it will get bigger. It's not something that's a pleasant thought to contemplate. And I apologize if I'm scaring some of you. But maybe I should, because the time to prepare is now. Once again, a few bottles of water, some extra food, some flashlights, some candles, and maybe some ammunition and a gun. If your neighbors get hungry, they may try to take what you have. The government isn't going to tell you about this. All they're going to do is show you movies about Armageddon and Deep Impact, which, kind of curiously, Armageddon is tonight. It's being aired tonight. Now, maybe that's their sense of fair play, just to show you a movie about an impending disaster, and let your mind and your initiative, or that premonition that you may have, take hold. I don't believe that's fair play. So at this point in time, I'm going to minimize the video again and bring it back to 300%. And once again, like I said, this is in Qatar. We couldn't have seen this, like I said a few weeks ago. This wasn't available to us. I'm going to minimize it down to 200%. And now I'm going to bring it back to its normal size. Let's take a look and see what else we can see. Let's pause it. Once again, I'm back. This one is from AVSO headquarters. I'm not exactly sure where that's at. However, let's magnify it and see this right here. That's very interesting, folks, or it is to me. Perhaps maybe not to you. So let's maximize it one more time to 300% and see what we can see. Okay, now we're going to minimize it once again. And there it is, as you can see on the bottom screen. Now I'm going to minimize it. And I'm going to pause one more time, so bear with me. Thank you for your patience. This is another view from another area. We're going to magnify it. I'd like to point out this very interesting situation right here. That could be a glare of some kind, maybe a flare, but it's pretty strange being that color. As you can see the image down here, it's quite graphical with the stars. And once again, I don't mean to alarm you, but to me this more than tells me there is something up there. Maybe it's not planet Nibiru. Maybe it's something else. Maybe it's something I don't even want to think about. But at this point in time, it is there. Seeing is believing. Okay, I'm going to minimize this so I can go to another camera site. And I'm going to pause. Thank you for your patience again. This one here is from Italy. Let's magnify it. And as we can see, it's coming in here. Make no mistake about it, folks. These are not solar flares, or these are not camera flares. For one, the sun isn't up, so it'd be kind of hard to get a camera flare from the sun because it's not even up yet. But this is coming in from Italy, and this is I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, Scandrigla or something like that. Like I said, I don't speak Latin. I think it's very interesting that this has got a little bit different graph to it. And once again, you can see that it's up the area right in here, and it is definitely starting to make its move as the sun is beginning to come up. As we all know, the sun does come up in the east. I'm going to magnify this one more time and make this a 300%. Maybe we get a little bit of clarity on this. But this is, to me, very interesting. Once again, I'm going to decrease it, bring it back to its normal view. And I'm going to pause again. Thank you for your patience again. I'm going to magnify this. This is something we looked at a little earlier. But as you can see, there it is. It's moving in. Now we're going to magnify it once again and go to 300% view. And we'll take a look at it again. Okay, at this time I'm going to decrease it. And let's go to another area. Let's go to Let's go to Texas. And let's refresh that. Doesn't seem to be much going on in Texas tonight. So, let's go someplace else. Let's go to Texas again. Let's magnify it. Let's magnify it once again and take a look and see what we can see. And I will move the magnifier out of the way. Very interesting. It's coming in sight in different parts of the world, and not too many people are hollering about it. I find that strange with our media. You would think that this would make tremendous headlines. At this point in time, I'd also like to point out that NASA has confirmed a 10th planet. I think NASA, in its own way, is starting to come to the truth. I'm going to minify this again, and at this point in time, I'm going to go back to an area we've already been to, which is right here. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my preceding video. I apologize. Let me go back to all the skies. Doing a refresh just to see where it is at this present time, and then Scrandiglia, Italy. I'm sorry, Scrandiglia, Italy. I'm going to go ahead and upload this. If I find anything else new, I will definitely put up another video. Thank you so very much.